In 1999, the internet was the gold rush. In 2020, it was crypto. In 2023, it was AI. But most people missed the memo. While everyone was busy asking ChatGPT to write jokes and essays, Wall Street was doing something far more serious, quietly positioning itself around the companies building the foundation of artificial intelligence. Not just chatbots, not hype, real infrastructure, real applications, real margins. And now, halfway through 2025, the AI economy isn't a prediction, it's a runaway train. By 2026, it won't be enough to know about AI. The only people who will win are the ones who own the companies powering it. So if you want to be one of them, this is your map. Let me walk you through 10 AI stocks that aren't just relevant, they are fundamental to the AI revolution. Each one sits at a different layer of the ecosystem: chips, software, data, automation, defense. You're about to meet the companies that will define how money, power, and intelligence move over the next 2 years. Real prices, real upside, real strategy, and at the end, we'll build a full $1,000 portfolio based on these names. Let's go. It starts, of course, with the king, NVIDIA. Now you've heard of them, everyone has. But here's the thing, NVIDIA isn't a chip company anymore. It's an empire. Their GPUs don't just run games. They run GPT, Claude, every LLM, every AI engine from Amazon to Meta. Their H100s are sold out for months, and their new Blackwell chips are so powerful and in demand that the waitlist stretches into 2026. But the secret weapon? CUDA. NVIDIA's proprietary software ecosystem makes switching nearly impossible. It's Apple-level loyalty, but for AI infrastructure. As of July 30th, 2025, NVIDIA is sitting at $179 per share. Most analysts believe it'll be pushing past $500 by the end of 2026. Why? Because AI compute demand is not just rising, it's exploding. And NVIDIA is the only supplier with both the product and the pricing power to keep up. Now, if you're not ready to spend hundreds per share, AMD offers a brilliant value play. Think of them as the scrappy underdog with a plan. AMD's strategy isn't to beat NVIDIA head-to-head, it's to go where NVIDIA can't. They're focusing on lower-cost, high-volume chips and building deep partnerships across enterprise and even Middle Eastern governments. Their ROCm software stack is rapidly improving, and they're winning deals with clients who want alternatives. Priced at $179.5, AMD might not offer 10x returns, but a 40% run by 2026. That's more than realistic, especially when AI chip demand is set to exceed $500 billion in the next 3 years. AMD is one of the few companies that can grab the volume NVIDIA leaves behind. But while these two dominate the silicon layer, someone's got to build the machines. Enter Supermicro Computer, ticker SMCI. These guys aren't making chips. They're designing and assembling the servers that house them. Think thermal systems, custom racks, full AI server kits for hyperscalers. Microsoft, Meta, AWS. They all use Supermicro. Their advantage? Speed. They can deliver custom builds in weeks instead of months. That agility makes them essential as companies rush to deploy internal LLMs and private AI clouds. At just $60.70 a share, this stock looks criminally undervalued considering they're forecasting $40 billion in revenue by 2026. If NVIDIA is the brain, Supermicro is the body. Now, let's move up the stack to software, and one of the most misunderstood companies on the list, Palantir. For years, people dismissed it. Too shady, too reliant on defense contracts. But while Silicon Valley chased consumer AI, Palantir quietly became the operating system for real-world AI deployments. From coordinating war logistics in Ukraine, to fraud detection in finance, to optimizing US energy grids, their Foundry and AIP platforms are being used at scale. As of July 30th, Palantir trades at $158.6. Analysts see a run to 190 plus by 2026, but I'll go further. If government AI spending continues to rise, and it will, Palantir could surprise even the bulls. This isn't a maybe company, it's embedded into systems that can't afford to fail. While Palantir handles national scale intelligence, UiPath is building AI for the office, invoicing, HR, logistics, onboarding. Millions of repetitive tasks are being automated by UiPath's bots. And now, thanks to generative generative AI, those bots aren't just rule followers, they're decision makers. One bank can now fully automate its onboarding pipeline using UiPath. Insurance firms, law offices, shipping companies, they're all next. And the best part? UiPath bots are sticky. Once installed, they rarely get removed. At just $12.01 per share, it's arguably the highest upside, lowest price stock on this list. A move to $24 or even $30 is very possible in 18 months. Think of UiPath as the Microsoft Office of AI automation. Then we've got Snowflake. Now this one's for the data nerds, and that's a good thing. AI doesn't work without structured data, and Snowflake is the king of structured data. But it's not just a warehouse anymore. With Snowpark, customers can now train, fine-tune, and deploy models inside the Snowflake ecosystem. That means fewer handoffs, faster deployments, and massive customer lock-in. At $220.30, the stock isn't cheap, but the moat is huge. You're not betting on sexy tech, you're betting on becoming the backbone of enterprise AI workflows. A 2026 target of 310 plus feels conservative. Snowflake is quietly becoming the AWS of the AI data layer. Let's shift gears for a second. Creativity, design, media. People think AI will replace designers. Adobe thinks otherwise, and it's already proving it. With Firefly and AI embedded across Photoshop, Illustrator, and Premiere, creative workflows are being transformed. Mockups in seconds, color grading in minutes, licensing, safety, and IP handled by Adobe's proprietary data models. At $364 per share, Adobe isn't flying under the radar, but it's still underpriced for what it's becoming. The default creative AI platform for over 100 million users. With generative AI monetization just beginning, we could see $440+ by next year, and the upside only gets bigger from there. But AI doesn't just build, it also breaks, and that's where CrowdStrike steps in. As AI systems scale, the attack surface expands. CrowdStrike's Falcon platform uses behavioral AI to detect and prevent breaches before they happen. It learns from every attack, every anomaly, every keystroke. In a future of autonomous factories, AI-driven logistics, and decentralized bots, a single breach could cost millions. CrowdStrike makes sure that doesn't happen. At $463, it's a premium stock, but it's also a premium shield. And when companies are choosing between security and bankruptcy, that's an easy sell. Let's go even deeper. Behind every chip, there's one factory making it all possible. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, TSMC. Every AI chip from NVIDIA, AMD, Apple, you name it, is built by TSMC. They're not just the world's biggest foundry, they're the bottleneck, and they know it. That gives them pricing power like few others. Their 3nm and upcoming 2nm nodes will power the next generation of AI hardware. If you're building the AI future, you're relying on TSMC, whether you know it or not. It's the most slept-on monopoly in tech. And last but not least, SoundHound. You might have heard of them years ago and thought they were dead. Wrong. They've pivoted into enterprise voice AI, embedding conversational systems into cars, drive-thrus, and customer service operations. Think of every time you speak to a machine in 2026, there's a good chance SoundHound is running it. Their data set is massive, their technology is improving fast, and their market is expanding faster than anyone expected. Priced around $29 to $32 into early 2026, this could be a dark horse winner for voice-first AI. So let's get tactical. You've got $1,000. You want exposure to AI, but not just one type. You want chips, systems, software, defense, automation, and future plays. Here's how you build it. 2 shares of NVIDIA, that's $358. 1 share of AMD, $179. 3 shares of Supermicro, $182. 1 share of Palantir, $158. 2 shares of UiPath, $24. Snowflake, $220. Adjust for fractions if needed. Prioritize NVIDIA, UiPath, Supermicro. That's your power core. Now here's the thing. These aren't lottery tickets. These are chess pieces. They move differently. Some slow and heavy, others fast and risky. But together, they cover every major sector AI is set to transform. If you believe AI will be the operating system of the future, and it will be, then these are the companies building the code, the servers, the safety systems, and the interfaces. Don't wait until 2026 when everyone's bragging about 3x gains. The AI revolution isn't coming, it's here. The only question left is, are you watching it or are you owning it? If this breakdown helped, hit the like button, subscribe for deeper dives, and share this with someone who still thinks Tesla is an AI company. This is Money Llama, and you just got a front row seat to the future of wealth.